Hello my friends, I'm G Hondo and welcome back to our Let's Play of OpenTTD Season 2. This is episode 56. In episode 55, we had a bit of an issue with a plane crash at this very airport, in fact. Now, if you've watched that other episode, you'll notice that this is a larger airport. We originally had there just the, I can bring that back up, the small airport here, the very tiny one, and it is now currently a large airport. So I figured out how to do that. It's a little bit sneaky. It's certainly not what I'd call it a good way of doing it, but it does work. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to buzz. This may not be a great example because this is a very, very tight area, but anyway, just to show how I did it, and temporarily I'm going to close all these other windows just so I have a bit more room to see what I'm doing here. I'll bring them all back up after. Okay, so the trick to this one is, what you do is you build some kind of other station. It doesn't really matter too much what. Using control-click, assuming you can find a piece of flat enough land. This is a bad area because it's all very hilly. I'm going to try and clean this up a bit. There, that should help. Okay, so we build a temporary type of another station using control-click. And these guys will never get upgraded because they don't like me. Okay. So even though I've been doing good things for... Oh, never mind, they don't like me. I was going to say even though I've been doing good things for them. Well, let's try it. Let's see if that was sufficient. Or not. No. Okay, so we're not going to use this one as an example because that one will not let me do it. Let's use somewhere else. So again, we're going to try and just build a temporary other station attaching. So now this airport is connected. It counts as though, kind of like what I did with the passengers and trucks. Deeper in the city, you can also, of course, have trains doing it. Now, though, you can delete the actual airport, and this is still here. So any orders that we're going to hear are still going to here. Of course, you know, an airplane can't land on a track, but now using the control click again, if I can find a spot to actually put it down, because this is, of course, a much larger... There we go. So now, this is Siningdore Airport with all the original orders. My original idea last session of just deleting it and then recreating it, and then renaming it, doesn't actually work. The game does recognize it as a separate entry. And then, if you want to, you can either leave this here or get rid of it. I'm just going to get rid of it because there's no way I'm going to get a train in here. But anyway, I've now upgraded this airport without losing all the routing information for all the planes that use it. So that one's done. So now we'll just buzz through the rest. So I just have to remember, I'll have to do something about Brinningville at some point. But anyway. This one's actually already got one. I'm just not sure if it's close enough, so I'm just going to arbitrarily build another one station anyway, just in case. No, I'm not. They don't like me. Awesome. Okay. Then we're going to take a chance here on this one. That still counts, and I just hope I can get this airport close enough. They will not let me do this at all. You people are jerks. Okay. Okay. Well, let's try and bribe you too then. Yeah, they still really don't like me very much. Let's see if that's sufficient. Hopefully. Okay, now it's just complaining about it not being flat land, so that might mean the rating is high enough. Let's get all this area flat. And somewhere, hopefully in here. Well, it didn't really flatten that land very well, did it? Come on, then. There we go. Alright. Now let's try this. Nope, they still don't like me. Okay. So there's going to be a few that I just cannot upgrade at this point. What I'll have to do later on, then, I guess I'll have to find out exactly how many planes I've got going to these places, and then just manually reroute them, delete the airport, and rebuild one later. But for now, anyone that I can do properly, I'm going to do properly. Well, this one should be okay, because this one's already technically part of this passenger station, so this one should be okay already. Sorry about that, folks. Could not catch that in time. I'll put a warning descriptor in, I think, just to warn people that's coming. Sorry about that. Couldn't even mute the microphone time. I had no time to react to that. It just jumped on me. Anyway, so MeTown is now done. Let's go over to Sun Church. Again, this is one where I was using a separate thing, so this one should be okay to do as is. Assuming the local authority decide not to be jerks and stop me. Or if I can't get it close enough. Uh-oh, I may not be able to get this close enough. That could be a problem. I can't really see very well what's... There's a road there somewhere and I can't see it. Bummer. And that's too far away. Alright, let's try on this side then. Because the actual original station is here. So I don't know if I can get close enough down here or not. Nope, not on that side. Kinda would like it right over here. But apparently there's a piece of road here, which I'm not seeing. That might have been it. That's not close enough anyway. Alright. Or here. Okay, what road do you think is there? I definitely do not see a road. That should make it fairly obvious what I'm doing. That's not close enough anyway. Will they let me... Well, they will let me destroy part of the city, apparently. That's, still not close enough. Really? Alright. Okay, let's... There we go. Okay. So that was a painful process, and probably not good for a couple of citizens that just lost their homes, but anyway. Moving on. Stanborough. Okay, this one's, again, already set up like that, so this one should be pretty easy. Oh, there's a plane there. I have to wait for it to do its thing. Looks like I got one waiting to come in too, so I'll have to wait for it to go as well. I could use the close airport option if there's a lot of stuff coming in, but I think that's just the two of them for now. So it should be okay. Yeah, it's fine now. Okay. Are you going to be difficult? You're going to be difficult. I see. So this was part of Stanborough Woods before, and I'd kind of like it to stay part of Stanborough Woods. That's entirely the whole point. Alright, let's try a mass demolish. It's a good thing these cities like me. There must still be something there. Ah, this is a unpleasant situation, but okay, there we go. Got that one done. Let's check Trondeau. Trondeau's the one I started with, so it's upgraded, no problem. And Rodstow already has a train station attached to it, so it should be trivial to upgrade. And there's plenty of room. Okay, so that one's no problem. So we got most of them. There's a couple I can't currently do. I'll have to deal with them later. But most of them are now upgraded, which in turn means we can go back and set up the replacements back to the darts. But what I will do is I will just say on old, so that I'll give you more time before these get switched over. And that should help a bit. Okay, now that we're about 10 minutes in, I guess we're ready to actually start for today. Anyway, let's bring up some stuff to watch. So, there we go. I'll just arrange these a little bit better. There we go. Alright. And with that, we're ready to start for today. So sorry about that, folks. Just a bit of painful housekeeping that was only half successful. But we do what we can. Really don't know why I can't get stuff in here. It's the local authority being difficult. I guess it's because they're not happy with the amount of service they're getting. They have me marked as atrocious. So. Well, I guess what I could do is start actually doing some work for them just to improve their mood. So what if I make a little bus service for them? Let's try that. None of these will be directly connected to each other, so it's basically just going to be an intra-city route. Never mind, they don't even want me to help them. They're so mad at me right now, they don't even want me to put in bus stations to help them. Okay, you know what, guys? Forget it. You don't like me, I don't like you. What all do I have here? I have Brittingville to Sinningdore, and that's 3 of them, but that's the entire route. Okay, so they just fly straight across here. Now, Sinningdore I was able to upgrade just fine. Brittingville is not a mission. I think I just arbitrarily picked it, just so there'd be something for Sinningdore to fly to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut Brittingville out of the picture entirely. Congratulations, Malden. You have just replaced Brittingville. You get yourself a nice, shiny, humongous airport, far larger than you could possibly need. As soon as I can find a piece of flat land to put it on. There you go. Excellent. Now, okay, sure. I'll have to deal with that at some point, I guess, but for now, what we're going to do is pop a window for each of these and make some slight changes to them. Namely, we're going to take Brittingville out and put Malden in. Now this is where being able to clone them would be very nice, but anyway. That's okay. It is out. Okay, so that one's done. This name's a little bit long, so it's sometimes hard to see if it's actually changing or not, but that's okay. Brittingville is out and out. That one's done. And over here, it's Malden. And its route shall also change to here and here. And Brittingville is out and out. Excellent. So, what that has done is that has cut this airport off. It now no longer, once this plane leaves, it will no longer have any planes servicing it. We will officially close it. Not that it really matters. And we will give it the good old wrecking ball. There you go, folks. That's what you guys get for being such jerks. I am now no longer servicing your city at all, and I will not ever again unless you give me a mission to. So, goodbye, jerks. Anyway, I don't think any planes have got back to here yet to activate this, but once they do, the city will start to grow. What I could do if I wanted to, there is an option to purchase the land around it, which just basically says that the city's not allowed to grow in that area. But I'm not going to bother doing that. This airport should be big enough for quite some time anyway. There are larger airports available later, but it's going to be a long time before we get planes that need something that size anyway. So for now, not too worried about it. Alright, excellent. Let's bump the speed up a bit here. And that'll be good. Such a nice little bridge. I keep saying that every time I see it, but it really is. It's a very nice bridge. Anyway. So now this plane here will zip over and come and activate passengers here. Actually, this plane here, I guess I'll activate it first, but that's okay. Yeah, so this airport is now in use. Now, there was a message a little while ago about, I think it was... Oh, which one was it? I don't even remember which station it was. There was a message that something was no longer accepting passengers, which had seemed very strange to me. But now I don't recall which one it was. And if I can't remember which one it was, I guess I can't fix it, is the short answer. Oh well. Whatever it was, I'm sure they'll figure it out on their own. I guess I should have dealt with it immediately, but I was in the middle of doing something else, so... Oh well. That's okay. So the local authority here, obviously currently don't like me because I've just started, but now that I'm servicing this area very well, in fact, to be very, very nice, I'm even going to put in a bonus bus station for them, just to make sure we are, in fact, getting the entire city. No, I won't. They're too mad at me to do that. Okay, never mind. Not a big deal. Maybe later. Once this has been going for a while and the city starts to realize I am, in fact, doing them a service, maybe they'll start liking me enough to actually admit to it. The selfish jerks. Anyway. Excuse me. This guy's up to 95, so that should finish probably next episode. I think we'll get to 96 or 97 this episode at the rate it's going now. Now there's 96. I guess that's obvious. Anyway. Yeah, this is already turning into quite the busy little airport. Considering how small the city is, that's actually pretty good quantities of passengers. So these guys should start to like me. I know it won't happen overnight, but it certainly should happen. If I really wanted to, I guess I could invest money into the city, and that would speed things along, but it's okay. They'll get there on their own. Not a big deal. Right. Okay, that is moving. I was going to say, that didn't look like it was moving, so I was starting to wonder if maybe the mine had expired over there, but it's going, it's just really slow. So that's fine. I'm okay with slow. As long as there's some progress, it doesn't have to be a lot. Slow and steady wins the race and all that. Anyway. Alright, we're up to 97. We're really zooming along here. So I guess we can watch that for a little while directly. So basically when there's the two trains here, because one has a single car and one has two cars, the one doing two cars does a full percentage here, it hauls 70, and the other one hauls one car for 35, so half a percent. This one here, the one on the bottom track, is the two-car one, which is also a bit shorter in distance, so it's actually kind of convenient that way. So this train here will bump us to 98 by itself once this thing arrives and then updates, so that will be nice. There we go, pulled in, dropping off, and off it goes. That was a pretty interesting maneuver. Anyway, makes this thing look like it's floating straight to the left just because of the way it's centering on that one. Anyway. Hey, we're up to 1959. We're really rocketing through the years now, which is cool. Alright, so we're coming up to time control, so we're not going to finish, because that's only going to do 0.5%, so it might go to 99 depending on rounding. So we're not going to be finishing that this episode, but we'll definitely finish it next episode. So at this point, I'm going to call that a good place for a cut. So until next time, folks, stay calm, and I hope you'll come and chill with me again in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye now.